Customer states battery light came on while driving. Vehicle later died. Had to jump start and it died again. Typical symptoms of an alternator going out. Came out here and verified that the alternator was in op, so gonna go ahead and replace the alternator located in this crevice and the serpentine belt. It's typically a good idea to replace the serpentine belt anytime you replace the alternator, but looking at this one, we would have replaced it either way. So first thing we're gonna do, we already got this power steering reservoir out of the way. There were 2 tins connecting it to this bracket, which was sitting here like so, and 2 tins connecting that bracket there. You're gonna go ahead and need to support the vehicle, jack it up, jack stand, wheel chop. This customer is missing their wheel lock key, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and try to get the alternator out through here. Need to remove this front part of the wheel well, as it is going to restrict access from the alternator. Once you have the skid plates removed and out of the way down there, you can choose to go ahead and remove the belt from the pulley from the top. The pulley's right here. It's a 14 millimeter. I used a long wrench. I got it from right here. Use a long mountain wrench. Or you can come up from the bottom and it'll be straight up between those pulleys. But once you get the serpentine belt off, skid plates out of the way, then you're going to go ahead and remove the power steering pump and the power steering reservoir. We're going to leave all the hoses connected, not mess with any of the fluids, but there is a 12 millimeter bolt there. Another 12 millimeter bolt underneath the pulley. Once those are off, you'll be able to pull the pump and the reservoir back over the AC lines, and you'll have more room to get the alternator out from down below. All right, now that we have our power steering pump out of the way, here at the alternator we have 3 12 millimeter bolts. On the top, it's easy to get to with whatever you want. On the bottom, I use a 1/4 inch ratchet with a deep 12. And you just reach around in front of the alternator on the bottom. I'll show you. Reach around with your ratchet, go to the bottom side, and you'll be able to feel around and get it on the bolts. 2 on the bottom, 1 on the top. You have a 10 millimeter electrical connection here. Make sure you have your battery disconnected with the ground post safely away from any metal. Then you have this clip here. You might have to work it back and forth. Be careful with it. Push it in, push the clip, and then pull out. Going back in with the new alternator now. Thought I'd explain to y'all how to get it into place. So once you've gotten the old one loose, it'll be sitting here. You turn it up to where the pulley's facing you and you'll be able to finagle it on out of there. Then the new one goes back in the same way. Reverse procedure to reinstall. Also, make sure to get this electrical connector connected to the alternator before you get any of the other bolts in. It'll make your life a lot easier.